The 68.15 and the scratching number 6. Just about set Melbourne. Race 4, Morfordville, numbers 321, 380, 110, 70, 115, Quinella 540, traffic to 68.15. Melbourne, first leg of the double. Brian Martin.
Okay, well, line is good here. Vamos a bit fractious.
Back to Sydney, 42.30 on the previous.
A little bit slow to get going. Vamos and Phantom Eagle, they're a fair way back and bouncing out quickly. Diamond Tipped, quickly tackled by Pitcairn Edition. Pitcairn Edition and Diamond Tipped in front now. Driving through now on the inside, Daring Ombre to head them off from Helsingborg, fourth from Facile. Further back, Niraboki, and they're followed behind those by Rocky Sprint, then Mr. Elegant, Temperate Pug. A gap of 2 lengths further back in the race, Phantom Eagle, Our Fun Sun, High Waters, Knight's Tower, Windward Bay. Another Luster and Vamos tailed off. Daring Ombre leads a half length. Pitcairn Edition out 3 deep in the middle, Diamond Tipped. 2 to Helsingborg, running fourth, a length further back for Seal. 3 then to Mr. Elegant from Niraboki, Rocky Sprint, Temperate Pug, a gap, Our Fun Sun. Phantom Eagle a mile from them from High Waters and Knight's Tail. On the bend they race. Pitcairn Edition out 3 wide, heads off. Diamond Tip from on the inside, Daring Ombre. In the straight they race 350 out now, and Pitcairn Edition a length and a half in front of Daring Ombre. Helsingborg and Facile out in the centre, running on from Diamond Tip. Pitcairn Edition in front, but Facile on the outside, grabbed it quickly. Then Mr. Elegant and Temperate Pug coming late. Facile in front. After it is Mr. Elegant out in the centre. Facile is answering now, and Facile gets home 3/4. Mr. Elegant, Knight's Tail flew on the inside to run third from Temperate Pug. Then Our Fun Sun, and further back Pitcairn Edition folded up from Daring Ombre. Helsingborg, Rocky Sprint, Windward Bay. Further out in the track was Phantom Eagle with another Luster, followed by Niraboki. Further back in the race, Vamos, followed by High Waters, and Diamond Tipped, after being second on the turn, is last of all.
Number 6, Facile, around 6.10 and 2.10. 3, Mr. Elegant, 2.60 and 18, Knight's Tail at 35.90.
On the Super Tab, number 6, Facile, to return $3.60 and $1.20. Number 3, Mr. Elegant at $1.20. 18 for third, Knight's Tail, $16.50.
It's the gap with Knight's Tail rattling home on the inside at big odds to run third over on the inside. 6-3 and 18, 6-3, 18. Fourth will go to Temperate Pug just ahead of Our Fun Sun.
Race number 5, Melbourne, the totes there on the numbers of 6, 3 and 18. Number 6 was the winner, Facile, paid $3.65 for the win and $1.20 for the place. Second went to number 3, Miss Elegant, or Mr. Elegant, paid $1.20. And third to number 18, which was Knight's Tail, paid $16.70. The Quinella, with correct weight Sydney. Quinella paid $12.95 in Melbourne, trifecta $2,485.20. The next double on the numbers of 5 and 6 returned $86.15, and the treble today in Melbourne, treble on the numbers of 6, 5 and 6 paid $59.35, and the scratchings were 1, 11 and 19. Race number 5 at Caulfield, number 6, 3, 18, 365, 120, 120, 16.70. Quinella $12.95, trifecta $2,485.20, and the next double 5 and 6, 86.15, treble 656. 59.35. Adelaide race 5, the sub is number 11, Miss Woodpecker, 10 and 350 and 12 power shift, 890 and 220. Tony selects 312, late mail number 3 off Sydney.
And Sprint By, the favourite, was last out of the machine. Miss Kariba, the early leader, racing Profits. Miss Kariba about a neck on Profit. Speed is honest. 2 committal on the inside of Christmas Magic. The fledgling next to last, and neck the outside Sprint By. It's Miss Kariba, the leader, as they race to the 1,200 metres. She's about 3/4 to a half length on Profits. In third position, about 4 away, Christmas Magic. Committal on the inside. 2.5 to Sprint By, and a half length the fledgling on the fence. They race out of the back straight now and travel along to the 900 metres, and Profits goes to the lead. Profits for Shane Arnold, about 3/4 to a length and a quarter now. In fact, on Miss Kariba. 3 or 4 lengths away next is Christmas Magic, followed by Committal. Second last is Sprint By, about 8 lengths off the lead and 2 lengths the stay of the fledgling. Down to the 650, no change in the order. And Profit shows the way by about a length and a half, Miss Kariba. Similar gap, third Christmas Magic. Committal on the inside being ridden along. Sprint By is second last, and Absolute the fledgling. Up to the home corner they travel, and Profits quickens up here and gets away. 2 lengths Committal, who goes right up on the inside to be second. Miss Kariba is dropping off and Sprint By. Hard ridden on the outside. Christmas Magic, in fact, is now racing to second. It is going after Profits with Sprint By third. At the 200, Christmas Magic hits the front. Profits is gone. Sprint By wants to hang in behind Christmas Magic, who is hanging a little by the same token. Christmas Magic, in fact, is safely holding Sprint By, and then Committal, and Christmas Magic wins again. What a most improved horse he is. Christmas Magic beats Sprint By and Committal, followed by Profits, the fledgling, and last tailed off Miss Kariba.
Number 7, Christmas Magic, 310 and 130. Number 6, Sprint By, 65, no third for 1 Committal.
Was going up on his outside, and then he had to change course, Glenn Boss, on Sprint By, but he couldn't reach Christmas Magic. He was safely holding Sprint By Christmas Magic over the concluding stages and has paid number 7 $6.40 and $2.80. In fact, coming away from the favourite in the death. $6.40 and $2.80. 6 Sprint By second has paid $1.10 and no third dividend. A much improved racehorse, this fella. Let's having a look at this slow motion replay. He wanted to hang in as Boss went for the whip on Sprint By. The horse wanted to hang in noticeably, and then Christmas Magic came out. So it was a combination of Sprint By hanging in, Christmas Magic tending to come out, but Christmas Magic did come out more severely after the Sprint By hanging in situation. So if there was a protest, I'd give it a little hope. 7, 6 and 1. The winner...
Count Sickery down towards the insiders.
Correct weight, Brisbane, set Melbourne.
Bouncing a pretty good line too after the start. Stormy Jim dropping back. Darcher first out here, going up as our Bandolero from Ride the Tide over on the inside. Further out Colburn at Strictly Ballroom. Maran Shan caught a little wide, travelling forward around the outside now from Body Wave, and further back Stormy Jim and Forgotten Ruler. Up the back of the track they go now. On the inside here it's Darcher at our Bandolero. Maran Shan out 3 wide on the outside, trying to get in the moment. A length and a half Colburn at running fourth, a half there to Ride the Tide. 1.5 Strictly Ballroom, further back Body Wave. Then Stormy Jim and Forgotten Ruler last of all. Coming down the side, 1,000 out, Maran Shan now gets in. Where the leaders are our Bandolero, outside Darcher, 1 further back in the race, Maran Shan. Over inside at Colburn, at a length further back in the race, then came Ride the Tide running 5th. Maran Shan 3 wide again, Colburn at 4th there, followed by Ride the Tide. Then came Strictly Ballroom, Body Wave from Forgotten Ruler and Stormy Jim. Racing to the 650 metre mark now, our Bandolero Darcher at the 600 metre mark, a length to Maran Shan. Colburn at a neck away, 4th in the middle. Ride the Tide is snookered 5th on the fence from Stormy Jim. Further back in the race, Strictly Ballroom, Body Wave. As they bunch up now, Colburn at going forward in the centre with Maran Shan. They're going up to this leader, our Bandolero. Stormy Jim from the back of the field coming around the outside. Colburn took the lead now from our Bandolero, Maran Shan. Then Ride the Tide and down the outside, Stormy Jim. Colburn in front in the centre. Strictly Ballroom gets out and goes after it from Stormy Jim. Maran Shan can't go on. Strictly Ballroom at the front, 100 to go. Sprints away from Colburn. Forgotten Ruler and Body Wave late, but Strictly Ballroom wins nearly a length. Colburn at second, ahead third, Forgotten Ruler. Then Body Wave. Further back in the race came our Bandolero, Ride the Tide. Stormy Jim, a gap in the race into Darcher, and a shocking run, Maran Shan, last of all.
Number 6, Strictly Ballroom, 790, 250, 1 Colburn at 140, 2 Forgotten Ruler, 280.
6 Strictly Ballroom to return, 365 for the win, 110 the place. Number 1 Colburn at 75 and 2 Forgotten Ruler, 160.
Failed to run a place in 5 attempts, but he's broken through today, got the last run at them, and has one from Colburn, number 1. And Forgotten Ruler will get through and get third, number 2. 6, 1 and 2 here at Caulfield in 135.6, which is only 4 tenths outside the record. Strictly Ballroom, David Taggart, number 6. Strictly Ballroom saved for its last.
Back in a moment, there's a double protest per...
13 out, 14 measured, 19 520 correct weight Melbourne, 15 habitual night, 19 and 510, 16 Mantique, 43 and 19, 17 knowledge box, 13 30 treble 10 1 3 26 80.
Christmas Cup. Pop's Dream from gate 2 hopped out well, and is the early leader from Cautious Cluden, and not far back is Western Approaches, and here's Past the Ammo from a wide alley, whipping over the face of the field and takes up the running clearly. And as they come down to the 100,
Sub here, 2 Striking Gold.
The Ammo from Habitual Night, Lutzong third, almost 3 in line though from Cautious Cluden inside Striking Gold. A length away next K-Canay on the outside of Western Approaches, then Zinders on the outside of Pop's Dream. A gap then to Mantique, who's racing on the inside of Sursland, and then comes another length away Palais de Louvre, Knowledge Box, Sungent, Dan Gambin, and 2.5 lengths to Measured as they race along the side going past the 1700 metres, and Lutzong goes to a characteristic roll. She's out of length now, Habitual Night, and Past the Ammo, followed by Striking Gold, again finding itself out very wide as was the case at Randwick. In the middle, Cautious Cluden. On the fences, Western Approaches, and then K-Canay, a length to Pop's Dream, 1.5 Zinders, Sungent, then Sursland, Palais de Louvre, followed by Mantique and Dan Gambin, 3 lengths to Knowledge Box, and a 1/2 length to Measured. Down the back of the course they run in the Christmas Cup, and going to the halfway at the 1200, they're stringing out thanks to Lutzong. She leads about 1 3/4 lengths on Habitual Night. Past the Ammo, the fence, then Striking Gold. Nothing on its inside at the moment from Cautious Cluden on the outside of Western Approaches, 3 to K-Canay. Just over 1 to Pop's Dream, and about 1.5 gap to Zinders, followed by Palais de Louvre, Mantique, Sungent, Surslant, then Dan Gambin, about 3 lengths to Measured and 2 lengths to Knowledge Box. Coming down the side, 800 left to go, and Lutzong, she's about 4 lengths clear on Striking Gold, the first to go after this mare. A length away third, Habitual Night, hard at it from Cautious Cluden. Past the Ammo, losing ground. Palais de Louvre is starting to go round them, and so too at this stage is Pop's Dream as they come to the corner. And Lutzong, 500 left to run, 2 Striking Gold. Cautious Cluden called upon now, followed by Pop's Dream, and Palais de Louvre is on the extreme outside, setting sail for home. Lutzong, a length on Striking Gold. Cautious Cluden starting to join in, and 2 lengths to Pop's Dream. Western Approaches, and then comes Measured. Striking Gold hits the front from Lutzong, 200 to go. Here's Pop's Dream on the outside, looking at danger. Oh, Pop's Dream runs up to Striking Gold, and quickly Pop's Dream takes the lead from Striking Gold, and then Western Approaches, and Pop's Dream will win it well. Pop's Dream beats Striking Gold and Western Approaches from Lutzong. K-Canay, Palais de Louvre, Cautious Cluden weakened, then Dan Gambin, Sungent, Measured, followed by Sursland, Zinders, Mantique, Knowledge Box, and the last couple, Habitual Night and Past the Ammo.
Double to pay $40.90.
3 Pop's Dream, 3.15 for the win, 125 the place, 2 Striking Gold, 95, and number 6 for the third, Western Approaches, to pay 130.
Number 2, Striking Gold, written by Larry Cassidy, $1.90. A number 6, Western Approaches, written by Darren Beedman, third, will pay $3.20. You'll find them 3, 2, 6 after the MePro Small Goods Christmas Cup. Pop's Dream by King Delamere from Adrifts. She's knocked up the hat-trick now, and win number 8 from 33 starts. A Baymare 6 race by G.M&M, G. Chloros, trained by Gay Waterhouse, and G-Boss the rider. 2 Striking Gold second, a Bay Gilding 5, Touching Wood, Miss Ballarat, L. Birchley, L. Cassidy, and 6 Western Approaches, 4-year-old Chestnut Gilding, Western Symphony, Sea Pictures, Gay Waterhouse, and Darren Beedman. 4th went to number 12, and that was Lutzong, and number 5 was officially 5th, Palais de Louvre. So 3, 2, 6, Cautious Cluden, given a beautiful run, loomed up at the top of the straight but couldn't go on with it. But that winner, she's a vastly improved mare, Pop's Dream. Time, well, firstly, margins, a long neck 2 lengths, a long neck by 2, and the time 2:28.05. 2:28.05, record 2:27.22, sectional run 36.7. And Pop's Dream coming back to the enclosure, winning the Christmas Cup. Glenn Boss aboard. Glenn in the other feature race today ran second on another Gay Waterhouse horse, Sprint By, protested unsuccessfully. It was 100 to 1 in getting the race, but I suppose, well, if I don't protest, I won't know. Anyway, Rodney.
And Giraffe goes home to score second hierarchy. Guess who got third? Yep, again, impending. Mr. Keen, followed by Kipara Princess, Fast Magic, then Blazing Lover. They were followed further back in the field, then over on the outside by McKinnon Parade, Fast Magic. Further back, Amaglow, Wooraloo. Next in by